Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Jon's Talk Show. I am your host, Jon Scholz, and welcome back to another amazing episode. This is number 4 of the Jon's Talk Show series. Today, this topic is going to be about gaming. In other words, just overall games and games. Gaming, I mean, like board games, digital games, and various other kinds of games that are out there. I'm not going to talk about physical games like sports. I think that will be saved for another episode. So we're going to be talking about digital and board games. My guest from last week is not going to be available for this week because he's busy, very, very busy. And I thought that, you know what, I'm just going to leave him alone for today because he seems to be on the high end of the spectrum, if you know what I mean. Anyway, and I kind of want to save that whole high end of the spectrum for a very special episode one day. So I'm just going to leave him alone, and we're going to move on to the topic. So, I guess we could start off. We're going to start off with just basic board games. So I've played quite a bit of board games, and even though that digital games has become a huge, hot, popular thing lately in the 21st century, but I've played some pretty interesting games. I'm pretty sure you guys all remember things from the games like, I guess a good example would be chess and checkers. These are two games that I definitely remember. Now I think I've played a lot of these like when I was in school or before before I was even 18 years old. I haven't really played them since then. I do know that I was fairly okay with chess. Like I kind of understood the rules and I was okay with it. I don't think I'm like super good at it. I'm pretty sure I'm like pretty average or below average. I don't know. Checkers was definitely one that I had a lot of fun with when I was younger. I used to always put two pieces or multiple pieces on top of a king to show that it's the powerful king. Other games I've also played were ones like Monopoly and I'm pretty sure everyone knows Sorry. Sorry was definitely one of my more favorite games. I don't know why. I guess it's just because like it's just very fun to be like sorry, and then you just kick off the piece off the board. That's definitely one of my more favorite games. It's also just enjoyable, especially with like various kinds of topics. I did actually play this one very recently on VR chat with a couple of people. I didn't actually record it, but it was definitely just an enjoyable experience. It kind of turned from chaotic to just playing the game, and that's it. We didn't really talk about anything else after that. We kind of got bored after it because no one was really talking. I don't know. I didn't really like playing with them, but you know that's fine. Anyway, so that's just the board games that I've played. I think I've played a couple of others. I think I did play Life before. That was definitely an interesting game. I barely have any memories of that one. But yeah, board games were actually pretty interesting, especially with other people. I'm glad that those kinds of games have definitely turned into the online platform area. So now you can play it with everyone, not even physical. But I think it's definitely still fun to have the experience in front of you physically with the actual ability to move the pieces around and physically talk to people. It's definitely one of the more favorite experiences by far. So, when it comes to physical games, now this is where we delve into the category where I'm pretty sure a lot of gamers are going to get kind of frustrated with because I am not a whole-on gamer. There is some pretty popular games that I've played, but a lot of them aren't exactly I just haven't really played a lot of the very, very popular kind of games. Hold on, I'm going to put up my Steam, and I'm going to give you guys the full list of the kind of games that I've played. As long as it signs me in, instead of taking forever. I've played some pretty popular games, but the ones that I haven't played is like the Halo series. I've never gone into that series. I don't know why. People say it's a good series, but I'm like, I don't know. It's not my thing. Okay, here we go. So I got VR Chat, I got Universe Sandbox. Universe Sandbox has been a decent topic on my channel, my original channel. 2 of the videos so far have already received more than 100 views, so that's pretty crazy. I tried a little bit of Tropical 4. I think that was a pretty interesting game. Never fully gone into it, though. Team Fortress 2, I never played it, but I do have it, but it's only on here because of Gary's mod. Yeah, you can tell. Subnautica, I've bought this game, but I never actually played it. I thought it was a really cool game from Markiplier. I never really got into it, but I thought it was a pretty cool game. Stanley Parable, one of my more favorite games by far. I just love the dialogue and the overall narrator and everything that's going on in there, and the decisions you can make. Definitely one of my more favorites. I've played a lot of Sims when I was younger. Sims 3 and Sims 4 were definitely games that I've always used to play, especially with mods. It was just fun to go around and make your Sims into just these assholes that just lived down the streets. And I think Joel definitely summed it up better with just how insane you can make just a very interesting series. I loved Joel, and I loved all of his Sims series, so I guess in a way he kind of influenced me to continue playing it. I've tried a little bit of Signal Simulator. Thought it was okay. It's definitely eerie. I think there was a reason why I didn't come back. It's just because it was too eerie for me. I've played Satisfactory, surprisingly. I've played this with a couple of people who I didn't even know this game existed until I met them. And I've played a little bit of it. I've gotten better at it, and I've gotten pretty decent. I've been able to get somewhat far. Not too far, but definitely somewhat far. Saints Row 4, great game. I just gotta say, probably one of my more favorite games on the spectrum. I never tried any of the other Saints Row games. I don't know why Saints Row 4 just kind of was just amazing for me. I just couldn't stop playing it just because there was just so many fucking interesting shit in there. Played some Portal 2, but you guys might be familiar that I've already tried this on my channel, so yeah. Grand Theft Auto, I am planning on playing every single game at least once. I do want to beat all of them at least once. I've tried to beat Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I don't know why, but there's just one level I cannot get by, and it's really frustrating. Pretty sure you guys are familiar as well. I played a little bit of Fallout New Vegas. I never played Fallout 3 yet on the channel, but I will someday. Fallout 4, probably one of my more favorite games on the Fallout series. I know that not a lot of people probably like it. I do, specifically, just because it's just a game that I first bought, and I liked it a lot, even though there was a bunch of bugs. But, you know, that's kind of just expected, because that's what I kind of learned from the company. City Skylines, I bought this game as well. Definitely another great game. Never was able to get a fully functional city. A lot of my cities just kind of failed after a while, and I don't know what the hell's going on. I am not a professional. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty 3 are 2 games that by far I do enjoy. I do like these games. I know I know that people are going to complain about Infinite Warfare, but for some reason, again, these are the first 2 games that I've ever gotten, and I enjoy them. So I think that's a bit fair on my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure if I played the very first 2 games, I might have a change of opinion. I don't know. But I like them, personally, because I played them. I did play a little bit of BMMG. I did try that in the stream once. Thought it was an interesting game. Never played it again ever since, but I do think it's a pretty interesting game. I also played Outlast on the channel as well, and I also think it was pretty fun. Though I don't think I was really scared. I think I kind of was expecting half of the jump scares at that point, and I just kind of grew out of it. And also Minecraft, one of my basically the game of the century. I'm pretty sure everyone's aware that this is like the game I played every single fucking day. I played it ever since I even watched Skydo's Minecraft and all of these very old like OG Minecraft players like Diamond Minecart, Captain Sparkles, you know all the guys. Yeah, they got me into the game, and I've been playing it ever since. And I'm still playing it to this day, actually. So yeah, there's quite a bit of games that I did not name off. And I'm pretty sure people could probably figure it out very quickly if you are, in fact, a very well gamer into this whole gaming thing. Yeah, as you could clearly tell, I am not much of a gamer. In fact, I could even look in the stores right now. Like, I've never played Assassin's Creed. Never played it. I've never played, like, a couple of the Mario kind of games. There's quite a bit of Mario games that I've never played. I did play Mario Kart Double Dash. That was a game that I kind of grew up on and was definitely one of my favorite games of the Mario Kart series. I did play a couple of other ones like Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart U. I don't remember the names. I haven't played them in a while. And as well as the Smash Brothers series, I don't think I have every single game. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I think I have them. I think I have every game in the series at this point. I was pretty decent at it. Definitely in the Wii game, the Wii Smash Brothers Wii was definitely a game I was definitely at least an 8.5 in the terms of the AI spectrum. So I was pretty decent. I wasn't crazy, but I was definitely like good, you know. Also, Fortnite was a game that I played, and I've played a lot of it, and I still kind of do, not exactly often. I played it very recently because I wanted to like see what the hell's going on. And I still kind of like the game. It's just, sure it is a little bit annoying a lot of the times, especially with the lag and blah 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 with the people trying too hard. I do think the game is not bad. I just think that there's just a couple of flaws, and overall the community is just very toxic, which is just kind of what turns off the game overall. I also did play Phasmophobia. I'm pretty sure nobody really realized that, but I did play it, and it is definitely scary. I have never returned to it ever since I've tried it. I can't play it without at least one other person, and usually I can't handle being alone in that game. There is some other games I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy. Never played it. I'm gonna basically start naming games that people are gonna probably start getting annoyed with. I did play Lego Star Wars games. Now that I'm looking at this, Lego Star Wars. I know that Lego Star Wars. I don't even know if people are frowned upon or just kind of have mixed feelings about it. But I liked it. I kind of grew up on it. Definitely interesting to play. I also did play, another one I did play is Plants vs. Zombies. I did eventually beat it with a friend. I think it was the very first game. I don't remember. But I actually beat the game, and it took a couple of hours. But once we finally beat it, oh boy, did that feel amazing to finally beat that game. I wonder if there's any other kind of games that I haven't played yet. I'm pretty sure there is. Oh yeah, Skyrim. I think everyone might get mad at this. I played Fallout 4, and I've played a little bit of Skyrim, but I never played it again. Yeah, I've played it a little bit, and I just kind of never came back to it. I don't know if I just didn't like it or something. I don't know. Also never played Ark, never played Raft. And I'm kind of planning on playing Kerbal Space Program someday. I think I did buy the game on one of my accounts, so I'm going to be playing that someday on the regular channel here. Oh yeah. Oh my God. I also did play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege a long time ago. It was a long while ago. On the Xbox 360, I think. And I did kind of like it. I just never came back to it because I just kind of forgot that I even had it. Oh man, there's a couple of other games that I did play. Don't think I really remember them. I did. Oh yeah. Shit. Um, I did play Resident Evil. Oh wait, no, that's not that one. It was. I never played the Resident Evil series, not a single of the games, but I did watch people play it, and I thought it was pretty cool. I like to prefer watching people play it instead of me playing it because it's just interesting. Uh, Fuck, there was another game. I can't see it. There's another game that I do remember playing. Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Thought it was another good game. Never played it again. I thought it was pretty cool, but it didn't click as like GTA 5. I don't know why. I just never came back. Pretty sure everyone's aware of PUBG. Never played it. I played Fallout 4. Not Fallout 4. I played Fortnite, but I didn't play PUBG. Don't know why either. There's a lot of games that are. Oh yeah, Hitman series. Never played it. Oh yeah, there is some actual card games that I did try out. You remember Yu-Gi-Oh? That is a game series, the card game series. The only one that I actually tried playing a long time ago, when I was still in, I think, middle school. I did play it, but I never fully understood what the fuck I was doing. It was too fucking hard for me. I'm not exactly. I wasn't able to comprehend what the fuck I was like. What was I supposed to be doing? Funny fact: I did actually get Borderlands 2, on Xbox 360, but I never once played it. I just kind of accepted that I had it. Oh yeah, I do think I actually did get a Halo Infinite. I think that's what I got. I got the Master Chief Collection which basically someone gave it to me to try someday, which I never really got the chance to play it, but I might someday. I don't know. I have to get the feeling to play it. And I do have quite a bit of other games that I did play. That isn't coming to mind. But this is just a very simple episode because I didn't actually know what the hell to talk about today because I don't know. I didn't have anything to say. There's also the forest, which I never actually played, but I know that my friends used to play it, and they wanted me to play it. They wanted me to get it, but I never did. But yeah, pretty much a lot of the games out there that people might think as though that I would have tried, there's a good chance that I just watched someone and played it. There, of course, the games that I did list are the ones that I did actually either play or just never, or of course I state that I didn't play. But yeah, I do think this is pretty much where I left off. Leave off for this episode. I don't really. I'm not really seeing any other kinds of games that people probably play. I also never played Among Us, even though that game became so popular. Yeah, I never played it. You can obviously tell I tend to leave. I basically leave off all of this stuff. It wasn't Resident Evil 2. It was some other kind of game. It was a game that was kind of within a simulation, and also never played Left 4 Dead 2. But I might try it someday, because you never know. I might like it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I can find. At least on the shop here. I know that there's quite a bit of other games that are also on my excuse me. There is a couple of other games. Oh yeah, I remember. This just reminds me. Planet Coaster. I did play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, and I also think 1. I think it's just 2 though, and I definitely liked Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Definitely was enjoyable to play. Very relaxing and just making roller coasters and rides. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I can find on here. I don't think there's really anything else. There's also 7 Days to Die. Never played it either. Oh, there's Outlast. Yeah, this is pretty much everything. If I didn't list a game, there's a likely chance I never played it. Not even kidding. But yeah, this is pretty much everything. I'm like still scrolling down because I want to see what else there is. SCP Pandemic. What is this? Mostly positive. Is this about an SCP like survival world where there's SCPs? That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be awesome if that's the case. I'm gonna have to check that out. It's a sandbox, but it's still fucking. It looks from the previews. It was released this year, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I love SCP stuff. Also, by the way, yes, I did play SCP Foundation and the game. And I liked it. I definitely did. I thought it was a really great game. Never got back to it because it was too scary. Oh yeah, and Uno. I also played Uno a lot over the years. I even played games like 21 as well. It was like a game where you're trying to get to the last card basically in 21. And I think I actually got money in that game. I don't remember, but it was something that was interesting. Also, Undertale and Untitled Goose Game, never played either. Anyway, that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna stop going through this. Oh yeah, Alien Isolation. I think I did play a little bit of this. I don't remember. I thought it was also pretty good. But yeah, I'll stop scrolling through this so that I can stop pissing people off. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Jon's Talk Show. I know this is a little bit longer of an episode than the usual 15-minute episodes, but I'm guessing considering the last episode was more than like 30 minutes, pretty sure this would be perfectly fine. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to Jon's Talk Show. If you're also looking for where else you could find this this podcast, do intend to be on the lookout for Spotify and on this channel, because I will eventually be setting up an official Spotify for Spotify podcast for this series, because I do think that this podcast would definitely belong on there, and I also might actually edit these episodes. Who knows? For now though, these episodes are just kind of stuck with plain and just basic. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening, and of course, I will see you guys in the next episode.